Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Blake with Matthew Blake Photography and welcome to my channel. I am really bad at intros and really bad at this in general. I am not used to it. It's been a minute since I've actually recorded, so I apologize. So today we're going to be doing something that I thought that I would never do, and that is a product review, a camera gear review of my new favorite lens. I thought I would never do this. I told myself I don't want to get into gear reviews. I don't want to get into the techie stuff because, let's be honest, I'm not a techie guy. I'm more of a take what you have and just make it work. Because the specs and stuff, it's just too many numbers, too many letters. I don't really care. But with that being said, this little nugget of a lens is probably my most favorite purchase in the past like 3 years when it comes to photography, and it only costs like 1/10 of the price of my other lenses. So before we get into that, I want you guys to go over to my Instagram and give it a like and a follow and just comment on something on my feed. My Instagram is Matthew Blake Photos, and check out my website at MatthewBlakePhotos.com. Thank you. Anyways, let's get into this. I bought myself the Canon 24mm EFS. Hold on, what does it say? What does it say? It's the Pancake Lens that you've probably seen on Amazon. You're like, why is that lens so cheap? It's because it's made cheap. It's made cheap. It was only $129, $24, something like that. And that is literally just 1/10 the price of my Big Mama lens, which, hello? Where did I put her? Voila! God dang. This lens is only like maybe 1/10 the price of this lens right here, and technically it has the same like what's the word I'm looking for? Focal length. But y'all, this may be my favorite setup right now. Even though this is on an older camera on a Rebel series, so you know the quality is not going to be like fantastic or anything. It's not going to like, you know, it doesn't do really well in low light. It doesn't really do well when it comes to like really hot temperatures or really cold temperatures and things like that. It's not a professional grade camera, but I think this combo of lens and camera may be my all-time favorite right now. So Blake, why is this your favorite setup for the moment? You're using a really cheap lens and a really cheap camera. Let me tell you, girl. So one of the biggest issues I have with my 24 to 70mm lens is that it's so big and so heavy, and that if I am on a shoot and I am wearing that bad boy around my neck for like an hour and a half, an hour to 2 hours, to possibly, sometimes with these weddings, I'm going up to like 12 hours. If I'm just having that bad boy on my neck all day, I'm going to have some neck pain. Girl, I'm in my 30s now, and I just be aching and paining all over the place. We don't need that. None of us needs that. But with this little guy, it's so light, it's so little, and it's so just easy to work with. Now, of course, with this lens, with it being the quality that it is, with this camera itself being the quality that it is, there are going to be some drawbacks, but there are also going to be some pros. So there's going to be some pros and cons. So, like, what are the pros and cons with this lens? So, con number one is that you are at a fixed focal length. This is a prime lens. That's what the internet tells me. So, I'm assuming that's what this is, the prime lens. Listen, I am a great photographer. I just don't know all the tech shit, okay? I just don't know it, and I don't care, and you can't make me learn it. So, it's a prime lens. We're gonna go with that. So if you want to get closer to your subject, you have to physically move closer to your subject. If you want to move further away, you have to physically move further away from your subject. A pro, with it being a prime lens like this, you get to explore your creative side, and you can figure out exactly how you want the composition of your shot to be without having that extra layer of like zooming in and out with the lens itself to like try to get that look that you're going for. Instead, what you can do is physically move around the space, move around the area, and try to capture the photo that you're going for. Con number two, it's well, it doesn't look the most professional, and so when you show up to a shoot and you have someone there in the know about like what you're shooting with, they can be a little bit like, girl, I thought you said that you were good. And let's be honest, Something that I have always preached is that the equipment does not make the photographer. Don't get me wrong, even though this is a cheap lens, you can take some really great photos with it. The pro with it being so cheap is that you can if it gets damaged, if it gets lost, you can replace it. Con number 2, the aperture. I think this is like a 2.8. Is it like a 1.8 or a 2.8? It's not on the lens, and I don't feel like looking it up right now, so that's what we're gonna go with, is that the 2.8. So you're not gonna get the craziest shallow depth of field. You're not. But the pro with this lens is, when it comes to that with your aperture, is that it's a fucking wide angle lens, and I love a wide angle shot. So after I got this lens, I decided to challenge myself, and I told myself, Blake, what if for the entire month of January, the only lens you used was your 24mm Pancake Lens that you got from Amazon for only like $129. And I told myself, Blake, let's do it. Every shoot that you do, let's use this lens, let's get your money's worth and see what happens, see what you can create with it. And y'all, I did it. Almost every single shoot that I did this past month in January of 2024, I used this lens, and I think I captured some gold with it. I say almost all because I did have a couple that were a little bit more professional, but the majority of the shoots that I did this month were done with this lens. Not only did I shoot my sessions with this lens, I also shot like some street photography with it, some just candid, some date night stuff with my fiance. So the only thing that I didn't really get a chance to do with this lens is to actually shoot video with it. And so for the rest of this video, I'm actually going to take this bad boy and put it up there and use it to record me and see what happens and see how the video looks. So give me like 1 second and we will be right back with the visuals of the new lens. Wait. All right, and is this up in action now? Oh goodness. A mess. It's a mess. Everything here is a mess. Do I want to? I don't know. Oh, this is turning out to be a lot more than a project that I never really thought I would sign up for. Oh God, this is turning into a crazy experiment. Okay. We're back and we are all set up. I have like 2 cameras going on, 1, 2, and this is new to me. I have this light and then I have this in my hand. I don't know what I'm doing, but what do you guys think? You can see that I'm in sweatpants and I don't like it. But now you know you're I have also a monitor set up right here. I'm like very professional for like someone who doesn't know what they're doing. Am I YouTube girly? Am I YouTube goddess? Like, what's going on? Anyways, what do you guys think? Okay, I need to ADHD. Am I centered here? Cool. Okay, there is so much going on. So, we've got the 2 cameras set up. That wasn't even part of the deal that I told y'all about. It's just something that I just decided to do, and that's what we're doing, okay? Okay, so the 24mm lens is my absolute favorite. It's, quite honestly, I can't rip the jet. No, I'm gonna leave it right here. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it, girl. Bitch. Leave it. I'm going crazy, just so you know. You mind your business. You mind your business. I can play the piano. I'd like to pretend. So, I'm not the best when it comes to like reviews. Obviously, I never wanted to do this to begin with.
but I had to let you know what I thought of this lens, because if you are a beginner photographer, if you are an experienced photographer out there, and you just want to add something just like nifty to your camera bag, check this lens out. It's the 24mm lens. You can get it on Amazon, the Canon website, eBay, whatever. Also, noted that I said nifty when the common accepted colloquialism with camera lenses is set to nifty 50, which I also have that lens, but I just don't use it as much as I use any of my other lenses because it's also small, it's very portable, it's very manageable to use. Maybe that's what I should do with my next photography challenge, is only use the 50mm lens for the month of February. 50mm February, 50 February, February 50, February 50, February 50, I don't know, we'll see. But let's get on to the photos that I took. I'm not going to show all of them because I'm thinking about recording another video for all of the photos I took in January of 2024 as my next video, if that comes up next weekend or whenever you'll know that is the next video. I'm so emotional. I'm so this girl. Mr. Beast who? Shane Dawson who? Watch yourself, girl. So let's get on to the photos that I took and see what this little bad boy up here can do. So there you go, guys, that is my review of the 24mm Pancake Lens by Canon. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of my photos. Again, go follow me on Instagram. I need the hit of dopamine that I get when people follow me on there. I would love to get up to 500 followers on Instagram this year. I'm at like 250-ish right now, and so I'm like halfway there, so please go give me a follow. Leave me a comment down below, let me know what your thoughts. Check out my website at www.matthewlakephotos.com, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it will be up soon. It should be all the photography that I took in 2024. Wait, no. All the photos I took of January. No, not of January. All the photos I took in January of 2024. Okay, I'm gonna close this out before I have a fucking heart attack. Love you guys. I will see you later. And until next time, goodbye. I can't do the palm thing because you're so far away. So, goodbye.